Welcome back to another console collector video. Hey everybody, console collector here. It's that time again, another round of pickups. Now, I have a ton of pickups to go through in this video. We're kind of in a weird time where people aren't working and selling off things because they need some money, and then the flip side of it is people are on quarantine because of the virus and they're at home buying video games and playing them. So yeah, it's kind of a weird time. I am one of the fortunate people that are still working. My job is considered essential, so I'm able to still have the funds to do some pickups. Now, you're looking at my first pickup, and you're probably thinking, what? You got an R-Zone? No, I've had the R-Zone a long time. My first pickup is this head. It's a styrofoam head, so I can house the R-Zone. It's mainly just to display it, because it looks better on a mannequin head than sitting on the ground. Unfortunately, this mannequin has no nose. So, kind of a weird start, I know. Let's move on. Let's start with some kind of meh stuff. Some Xbox stuff. For $1, I picked up NHL 14. The reason why I wanted this is because you can actually play NHL 14 in the style of NHL 94. So for $1, why not? I picked up WWE Raw 2 for the original Xbox. Another game I was kind of hunting, and I did find a copy not too long ago, but it didn't work. So I got this decently conditioned and nice disc copy now that actually works. I got this kind of expensive Xbox 360 game. It's EA Sports Masters Historic Edition. Basically, you get to play golf in like the 30s. I didn't realize how expensive this game was, and I got a really good deal on it, so I picked it up. Here's one that I always wanted as a teenager back in the day. Dead or Alive Extreme Beach Volleyball for the original Xbox. You know, stupid teenage me always wanted it. Never ended up having it back in the day, but got a good deal on it, so I picked it up now. This one I'm actually pretty excited about. Fatal Frame 2 Director's Cut. Yeah, original Xbox. This is one I had been after for a while, so really happy to scoop that up. This is kind of a jumbled pickups video, so I'm just kind of winging it. Picked up a nice complete in box copy of Sub-Zero, Mortal Kombat Mythologies. This thing's like beautiful shape. The game's actually kind of crappy, but just one that I wanted. While we're there on Nintendo, I actually finally found a Killer Cut CD that came with Killer Instinct for Super Nintendo. So you can throw that in my box. I picked up Power Rangers Battle Racers. Got it from an online video game store. I wanted to get all the Power Ranger games on SNES, so that was one of them. I picked up Pit Fighter. I don't want to say the bad word on the video, but yeah. Pit Fighter. It's terrible. I like terrible games, you know. And then Super Bonk. This is one I had a while ago, and I traded it away for some GameCube stuff back in the day. So I was really happy to get that back. Alright. I guess we'll stay on the Nintendo page here. I picked up some GameCube stuff. I got 3 sealed GameCube games recently, and they're all pretty rare. I picked up a sealed copy of Virtua Quest. Yeah, this game is like super rare on the GameCube, and to find a sealed copy, I was pretty happy about that. And then a sealed copy of KO the Kangaroo Round 2. Another really uncommon GameCube game, especially sealed, so I had to grab that. And an incredibly rare GameCube game, Road Trip. Yeah, and it's sealed. Yeah, awesome to pick that up. So 3 pretty rare GameCube games sealed. Back on Nintendo, I've recently been streaming Splatoon 2 with my older son. I didn't want to pay full retail for it, but I did find a used copy for 35 bucks on Facebook Marketplace. I bought it so we could play together and stream. So a quick shout out to everyone that streams with us, or plays with us while we stream. Especially you, CC. You're definitely our buddy. So yeah, picked up Splatoon 2 to play with my son and stream. I got, of course, Animal Crossing New Horizons. Who didn't get that? I'm a big fan of Animal Crossing on the GameCube. So, you know, I had to pick this one up. Picked this one up for my kids. Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe for the Switch. Got it used as well. Pretty good price. I hate buying ports for the Switch from the Wii U at full price, so I always wait till they're cheaper. And then this game here, got for 10 bucks for my youngest son. He loves Lego, and he is loving this game, just running around and building and stuff. So, Lego Worlds for the Switch. Definitely a good game for little kids. Then, I picked up a Nintendo Switch Lite for my youngest son. You can see how dirty it is from his hands, but he's been playing Lego Worlds on here, so pick that up for him. And got a really sweet official Nintendo Switch case, which I actually like. It fits in there super nicely. It has screen protector there and can hold lots of games. So this is a great official case. I love it. Next up, oh, forgot the GameCube thing. I picked up this brand new unfolded Tales of Symphonia GameCube. What do you call this thing? I guess like display box. Yeah. Really, really cool. These are pretty rare, especially in unfolded condition. So I was super happy to pick that up. Alright. Some more Nintendo stuff to finish it off. And then we got a whack load of stuff for other consoles. Does anybody know what an e-reader is? I first learned about the e-reader for Animal Crossing in the GameCube, and I bought an e-reader, and I actually like that thing. So a local collector near me put these up for sale for 40 bucks. And I got a bunch of sealed e-reader cards. Donkey Kong, Pinball, Balloon Fight, which is awesome, Donkey Kong Jr., Tennis, and Excite Bike. All sealed, still in their packaging. I remember these things were like discounted to like 50 cents in stores. I should have bought them back in the day, but I wasn't that smart. Completely random. I finally got Snafu complete in box for the Intellivision. This is my favorite Intellivision game. I absolutely love it. And I got it complete. The box is pretty beat up, but you never see nice Intellivision stuff. It's pretty rare. I'll upgrade it one day, but I got that for 5 bucks, so can't complain there. Okay, I think that's it for Nintendo. Oh, I'm wrong. I forgot one other thing. I got the collector's edition of Jumanji on Nintendo Switch. I had a whole bunch of trade credit in at my local video game store, and it was kind of slim pickings there. And I thought this collector's set was really cool, so I picked it up. Definitely going to do an unboxing video of this sometime soon. Now we're done with Nintendo. I think. Look around. Yep. Alright, let's just get these out of the way. I got a couple of strategy guides. Sonic Adventure 2 Battle strategy guide, which it actually flips over and it's also Sonic Advance. It's a 2-in-1. Still got the poster, Got that cheap. Really, really cool. And then a strategy guide I've been looking for forever. Mortal Kombat Trilogy. I recently got the Mortal Kombat 2 or Mortal Kombat 1, Arcade 1-Up. And my older son that's 12, he's always asking me the special moves for the game. And, you know, it's been years since I've actively played this game. So I thought getting this guide would really help him out. He could just look it up. So, yeah, really happy to get this strategy guide. Alright, so, let's talk about one oddball thing I've been wanting for a while. I finally got a complete box version of Tetris for the CDI. Yeah. This is one of the best versions of Tetris I've heard of. I haven't popped it in yet to play it, but yeah, I heard it was really great, so gonna give that a go. I love Tetris. I actually played it a lot as a kid, so. Another completely random oddball thing I got here was Jurassic Park for GameCube. Why? Because it was $1. That's why. Alright, let's look at some Sony stuff before we move on to other stuff here. Got a little stack. I got Spider-Man 3 for the PSP. I got a really uncommon PS2 game, The Dog Island. I never really played it, but it's kind of odd and quirky and it was cheap, so I'm a sucker for those. I got the original Naughty Bear on PS3. A co-worker of mine, her husband did a trade with me on this game, so cool to get the original version. And Amazon had a sale on Spider-Man, the Game of the Year edition with all the DLC, so I got this really cheap off Amazon. This is another game I really gotta play. And I can't remember if I showed this in a previous pickup video or not, but I'm gonna show it here. Is I got Demo Reborn for PlayStation VR, mainly for Panda Queen, but yeah, got that. And finally for this PlayStation stuff, the Final Fantasy VII Remake Deluxe Edition. This is a beautiful box. Haven't opened that up yet. My wife is a big fan of Final Fantasy VII, so I mainly got it for her to play through. I just have such a backlog, I don't know when I'll get to it. Yeah, but got this from Amazon, pre-ordered it. Super happy. Can't wait to watch her play it and give it a go myself. Alright, I've been kind of on a Sega kick for a little while, so I've picked up a lot of Sega stuff recently. But I think before we jump into that, look at a couple of controllers I picked up. I got the Dragon Quest PS4 controller loose. I already had one complete in box, but yeah, oop, got a loose one, so had to show that. Cute little guy. This thing I got off a Facebook group, gaming group, auction site, and I've wanted one of these things for a long time. I actually got a fairly decent deal on it. It is large. It's the PS1, I guess you call it, aircraft controller. Yeah, it's like a flight stick. Actually, that's a better way to describe it. This thing's massive. Whoa. But, oh man, is it cool. I tried playing Mortal Kombat with it. Holy smokes. It's not an arcade stick, that's for sure. But yeah, it's got a lot of really neat functions to it. Really, really cool. I love odd controllers, so this was an absolute must. And it's a beast. No Steel Battalion big, but it's big. Alright, so let's look at some PS1 stuff. I forgot this little stack was sitting here. These just came from a variety of places. I got Star Wars Masters of Terra Kasai. I don't know how to say it. It's a Star Wars fighting game. I picked up Bogey Dead 6. Why did I pick this up? Because it's one of the few games that was meant for that flight stick, so I had to get that. This game was completely freaking random, but I got Austin Powers Pinball. I just like odd games, and I saw it, so I'm like, let's do it. And I got Army Men 3D for PS1. Another super random game. I got Hooters Road Trip. Did you know there's a Hooters video game? Yeah, there is, and it's on PS1. And then another Army Men game, Soldier's Hero for PS1. Army Men Green Rogue for PS1, and Army Men World at War. And I forgot, this was mixed in there. I actually got Space Ace for the Jaguar CD, which is super cool because I don't have many Jaguar CD games. And my Jag CD actually works, so nab that bad boy. I got that Jaguar game from the same guy that I got CDI Tetris from. He had a bunch of obscure console stuff for sale. Okay, looks like we got just Sega stuff left, and then two really special things at the end. So let's dive into the Sega stuff. I picked this up on a local Facebook gaming group. A Sega Model 2 with a Sega CD. And I had the real cool Sega channel stickers on it. She posted it for $100, working. So I thought, oh, that's a pretty good deal. You can never have too many Sega CDs. Got it home, guess what? Didn't work. Turns out she only tested the Genesis 2, not the Sega CD. So I ended up messing around with it and figuring out that it was a fuse. So I put a new fuse in, and it works like a dream now. So super happy. When I bought that bundle, it came included with Sonic Spinball and Street Fighter 2 Special Edition, or Special Champion Edition, and one 3-button controller. And what really sweetened the deal was a 6-button controller. So for $100, I didn't do too bad on that. I did have to fix the Sega CD, but honestly it was just a few bucks for a fuse and about an hour's time of work. So it was worth it. I can leave my working complete in box one in the box and play on that one. Alright, let's move some stuff around here. More Sega stuff. Yeah, again, I've been on a Sega fix lately. I don't know what's wrong with me. I've neglected Sega in my collection. You know, I really don't give it the love it deserves. So I'm going to work on that. For Dreamcast, I got Sonic Shuffle, which is basically a Sonic party game, to my understanding. I got a sealed copy of Space Channel 5. Whoa, check that out. Never played this game, but it was $20 for a sealed copy, so couldn't go wrong with that. And then I got Iron Man XO Man-O-War in Heavy Metal. I watched some gameplay on this. It was similar to War of the Gems on SNES, and my Sega Saturn collection is hurting, so had to grab that bad boy. And then got this for a good deal, $20. The Virtual Fighter 2 Virtual Cop in Daytona US 3-pack deal. So beefing up the Sega Saturn collection just a little bit. Alright, I think that's it for those. Alright, so I've been on a mad Genesis kick, and I've been hunting Genesis games like crazy. These all came from either collectors or Facebook groups or marketplace or my local video game store, which is actually still open during this whole pandemic, doing curbside pickup. So shout out to them for providing the community with games. Alright, first thing I want to say is I bought a bunch of Genesis games from a fellow collector, and he threw in a couple bonus things for me. So big thanks to you. I just want to give a shout out. He gave me these Nintendo postcards or something. I don't even know what they are, but he gave me a sealed pack of them. That was super nice. He also threw in Kirby's Epic Yarn, some Club Nintendo things. Patches, I think is what, I couldn't think of the word. And then randomly he threw in a DVD of Sonic Underground, which my kids actually love the show, so that was super cool. Free bonuses. So thanks again, man, for that. Some loose carts for Genesis I picked up. I got Lemmings. I got Thunder Force 2. My favorite Mortal Kombat of all time, Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. So now I have it on Genesis, SNES, and the arcade. I picked up the Tick, which I'm kind of dumb because I already had this cart and I didn't realize. Whoops. Now this is another game I really wanted for a long time. You just never seen anywhere. I wanted Toxic Crusaders. I actually like these games. I have the NES one, now the Genesis. I really want to find the Game Boy version. So if you know of one for sale, let me know. And then a game that one of my fellow admin on the Facebook game group I run said good things about this game, Dinosaurs for Hire. So had to grab that. Those are all used with trade credit from my local video game store. I got some complete in box stuff here. I don't know if they're in any order, but we're just going to go with it. Batman Forever. I had this game for the SNES growing up, and it's not a bad game in my opinion. Yeah, so I grabbed it for Genesis. Again, another favorite of mine from the SNES era, Maximum Carnage. I absolutely love this game on SNES, so I wanted to get it for Genesis. And it's the red cart version. Love those red carts. And then I got Tailspin, which I loved the show as a kid, and my youngest son really likes Tailspin, and this was cheap, so go ahead and grabbed it. And it's not a flying like shooter like the NES version, so I'm really excited to try this out, see what it's like with a side scroller with Baloo. Then we got Boogerman. This is a game that I wanted on SNES, but it's so much more expensive, so I picked up the Genesis version. Crash Test Dummies. I loved these toys when I was a kid, and I thought I loved the game. It's freaking terrible on NES. Super Nintendo was not bad, so got it from my local game store, complete for 25 bucks. You know, why not? The best hockey game almost ever, NHL 94. I only had a loose cart, so I'm gonna get a complete box version. They say the Sega CD and Sega Genesis versions of NHL 94 are the best, so wanted to get that. A higher end Genesis game. I got Battletoads. Again, I was just using up my store credit at the retro game store and picked up a lot of Genesis stuff, so scoop that up. Rocket Knight Adventure. You know what, Retrobird, if you're watching this, this is your fault. You are the sole reason why I wanted this game. You talk about it all the time, and it looks like a lot of fun, so I'm gonna finally play this game. Thanks, Retrobird. Balls. This is a terrible 3D fighting game I remember renting when I was a kid. Again, just using up my credit. 15 bucks for a complete copy. I know the game is garbage, but I play garbage. Jurassic Park for Genesis. I just like the artwork. I had a loose cart. You know, it was cheap again. Give it a go. I never actually played the Genesis version. I'm gonna definitely give that a fire. Here's one I've wanted for a long time. World of Illusion, Mickey Mouse. This is 2-player. My youngest son is really getting into platformers, and I love all the Mickey games, whether they're for SNES or Genesis. And it being 2-player, I thought this would be a great game for us to play and bond over, so happy to get that. This guy that sold me World of Illusion also had Humans. Never heard of it. It just, the box art really caught my attention here. Looks really quirky. I have no idea what you do in this game. He only wanted 20 bucks for it, so I took a gamble. To get a complete Genesis game for 20 bucks, why not? Acme All-Stars. I loved Tiny Toons when I was young. I never even heard of this game. It looks like Acme sports games. So thought I'd grab that and try it out. I feel like I missed so much stuff on the Genesis. Virtual Bart. I don't know why this game gets a bad rap. I like the Super Nintendo version, so just thought I'd give it a go on Genesis. And then Streets of Rage. Yeah, can you believe I never had any of the Streets of Rage games? I played number 2 on my Genesis Mini, and what a blast that game was. So I said, I'm getting those carts. So I ended up getting a complete copy of Streets of Rage. Finally, for the Sega Genesis, Streets of Rage 3. Yeah, this is a really expensive game, especially complete. But boy, this thing is mint. I got this and several of those other Genesis games you've seen from a local collector. And he has just an immaculate collection. Everything is so nice. So, yeah, I paid a bit for this guy, but wow, beautiful condition. Now I just need Streets of Rage 2. Hopefully I can get a Streets of Rage 2 that's just as mint as those guys. Alright, that's it for Genesis. That's a lot of stuff. Yeah, okay, well, the last 2 things are pretty sweet. They are large, so I'm going to have to make some room here. Bear with me 1 second. I had a heck of a battle getting this thing. Resident Evil 3 Collector's Edition. I absolutely loved the Resident Evil 2 Collector's Edition, so of course when they announced this, I had to get it. EB Games here, I pre-ordered it to pick up in store. You know, the whole virus thing happened. They were issuing refunds on payments and making phone calls. It was just a nightmare. And finally it came, and I'm super happy about it. So I'm going to definitely do an unboxing of this for sure, because I want you guys to see that sweet, sweet Jill Valentine statue inside. Yeah, that one. So thanks, EB Games. It was a pain, but you pulled through. So, alright. Last but not least, this thing here. Ugh. Yeah, it's huge. But I just want to show something on it. Can I get it in frame? Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite Collector's Edition. This thing I got cheap on Amazon. I really didn't want it for the game. The Collector's Edition was just super, super cool, I thought. Yeah, I did not expect it to come in the shipping box. It's so big I can't even fit it in frame. But yeah, this is the Marvel vs. Capcom Collector's Edition in the shipping box. Yeah, wow, super, super cool. And it's even numbered there. So I have every intention of keeping this shipping box. I rarely have anything come in the original shipping box. So inside, obviously, because it's sealed up here, is a brand new Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite Collector's Edition. I know the game sucked and people hate it and whatever, but don't matter. It's cool. Unfortunately for this video, I haven't opened yet, so you can't see it inside, but I am going to do an unboxing of that, because I want to see what it looks like completely. So we're going to crack open the shipping box for the unboxing video and dive right into it. But that's for another video, so. Alright. And that's it. That was a lot of pickups. Definitely love that flight controller for PS1. And you know, really happy to get a bunch of Genesis games. So, gotta show my love to Genesis. Bam. What was your guys' favorite pickup in this video? Please let me know down in the comments. Alright, so yeah, that's it for this round of pickups. Alright, that's going to wrap up today's video. Be sure to follow me on social media. More information in the description below. Be sure to check out my other videos. Comment, like, subscribe, and share. I am the Console Collector. I want to thank everybody for watching. And until the next video, happy gaming.